that stood out and made you say this is where you wanted to be?
The talk with the organization. They were really thorough with the way they approached me and the way they explained what they wanted from me. And I mean, I'm an older player, and they really wanted me to keep progressing. So that was kind of the most exciting part, really. I knew the team. I knew there was a good group. So when you know that the organization behind them is even better, it's good.
You look at the last 2 summers, they brought in guys like you, Matt Calvert, Burakovsky, guys with significant playoff experience. And
yeah.
How do you think that's going to help kind of A, shepherd this group along, and B, handle these expectations, which haven't been in Denver in quite some time?
Thanks for putting me in the same group as those guys. I liked it. But I don't know. I think it's, beside the fact that it's guys that have playoff experience, I think it's, you look at the characters of those guys, everybody's character, everybody is kind of humble. So you want a team made of guys that just nobody think they're better than a team, right? And I think they went to pick up that kind of guy, which at the end of the day always help the locker room. Nobody? That's it?
How would you describe yourself to as fans who maybe haven't seen you play?
It's tough. I'm trying to be reliable for the team. Try to make sure that I'm doing what the coach needs me and what my role needs me, and I don't try to take somebody else's role. It's important we have, it's a big roster and everybody has an important role, right? And if every player do it to the max of his abilities, then you're a playoff team and you're a contender. And this is what I'm trying to do: make sure that I play as good as I can for the team, and at time maybe help the guys realize if we don't play the right way too.
People were saying that, with so many new players, it's going to take time for
everyone
to acclimate. What was that like for you in Vegas? Where
that's the
everyone
thing.
Is it
exactly. Well, the thing is that once again, it all depends on the character of guys. When you have guys that are ready to, how do you say, to give themselves to the rest of the team, to introduce themselves and everything. Nobody once again think they're bigger than the team. Then just guys are ready to help each other, and everybody's pushing in the same goal, right? So it is the most important part. Doesn't matter which player you bring, is how the guys connect with each other and how tight the core is. So this is going to be the main focus right now, I would assume, with the amount of new guys we are. But like I said, it's seem to be a bunch of humble guys, so there shouldn't be a problem, really.
It's a long season, and then trying to win 16 games to win the cup in the playoffs is a grind. What's the secret of surviving that grind?
Consistency. Yeah. Consistency. You can't really focus on. I mean, I know you guys are going to, right from the get-go, ask about playoff and all of this kind of stuff, but you have the preseason to make sure we play the right way to prepare the season, and you have game number 1, and that's all that we should matter. All that matters, right? Nothing else. That's the goal is to play game number 1 like it's the last game of the season, which is you don't want to end up kind of forgetting those games, and then come to January, you're trying to push so hard that when you come to playoff, you're gassed because you push so hard, right? So the most important part is to be consistent, slowly getting better and better, and make sure you understand that game number 1 is as important as game number 82.
So if you put yourself, what I'm hearing you say, if you put yourself in the hole or difficulty in the regular season, you can expend so much energy as a group that the playoffs are that much harder when they're already.
And focusing on the right thing, instead of coming to 30 game in 40 game in the season and just having one thing and expecting that each game is there, do or die, right? And then suddenly you're using a little bit more of energy and focusing on that game as a emergency game, instead of maybe through the whole season progressing each player individually get better and better to be able to help the team. That's my way to think. But yes, 23 guys, it might be 23 different opinion, but that's the way I see it.
Outside looking in, how fast was this team, and are they really fast now that you're here? And is this team pretty fast?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's never been fun to come play here, so that's a good sign. That's why you try to find teams that are competitive and teams that that you can do something with. And I've always had a hard time playing against the Avs, so it was kind of an easy choice. Through my entire career beside Vegas, I've always gone to teams where I've found that they were a tough team to compete against, because you know that you're going to learn from the player you play with. And so obviously we all know the big names. They are unbelievably fast. So it's also a big exciting moment to be able to see what they do every day and try to maybe steal a few drills to be better.